One person in. Let me know in the comments who is in. Two people in. 7. Guys, if you're in, it'd be nice if you see a few thumbs up in there. Help the channel out a little bit. Oh, go on, a few more people in the chat now. Guys, this is fixing the aftermath bash of what I did yesterday. You might see a few shorts gone up. I took a heavy nose diving and broke my front arm. So I did that after big jump. You see it over my playground. Took a bad nose dive. Doing a early front flip to a back flip for the East Tactics jump challenge. It didn't work out very well. I did it, but last attempt, took a nose dive and yeah, shattered the front arm. I need to get this fixed up so I can take it back out over the weekend. Okay, enough pins still nice and straight, which is good. Now, so if you get the right Allen key driver on it. Guys, if I butcher your names in the chat, I do apologise. See Rhodes Solino, if that's how you pronounce it. If it's not, I apologise. Let me know if you're a subscriber or not. Be nice to know who's there. Darren's in the chat. Hi, Darren. Nice to see you. Welcome to the chat. Oh, it's a stiff one, that is. Getting that in there. Currently, right now, I am replacing my front arm that I smashed to bits yesterday. So I've got to replace the front arm, body post, front and rear, and my rear shock. It's because they're only plastic shocks on the Kagama 4s. I smashed the bottom bit. So you can see that plastic threaded bit at the top. I broke that off, so I've got to replace that as well. And then replace my front arm as I shattered all this bit off the front. So you can see that shattered that front end right off it. Hi Nightmare, how are you? Hanif, how are you, mate? I can't see what you wrote, mate. It's in a different language, but appreciate it. Truck's very dirty. If you guys watch my channel a lot, you'll know that I don't really clean my rigs very often. And if I still can't understand what that said, bro. Dude, you have to go on Google Translate and translate that for me because I still can't see it. few more in the chat, guys. Let me know who's in. Be nice to see a few names pop up. Guys, if you're extreme bashes, let me know what cards you got. What's people's different flavors? What are they like? Bashing, speed running, racing, short course. Let me know in the comments. Darren's back. Welcome back, mate. It's a bit stiff in there at the minute, but that will loosen up. Come on, get in there. There you go. Oh, I hate starting these threads. So stiff and hard. Oh, nearly there. How do I do for that? Shut back on. That's it. Now. I put that shock in the wrong hole, didn't I? Guys, if anyone's in the comments, let me know if you have an arrma 6S, whether it be Creighton or Notorious. There we go. If none of you know about the fix that I've got for the armors, guys, it is a must. So yeah, that's that arm back on. Time for the body posts. So guys, these are the body posts that I was running. They're 3D printed. They worked for a long time until they didn't. So this is the body. You can see the body post is still stuck in the body. It's literally just snapped clean off. Oh, that one's stuck in there well and truly. There we go. So these 3D printed body mounts work really, really well. They're really flexible. But I've just given one too many landings, and body posts. We even got the little flexi bit for the top. But yeah, they work really, really well until they literally just had enough and just give up on me. But I'll make some more at some point. But just right now, I'm just going to stick with the old ones, put the original ones back on. Just enough to get me back out for the weekend, you know what I mean? Alright, so I need to stick these ones back in. I think these was the original holes they went in. That screw's about to add it on there. Guys, come on, let me know in the comments if you do have arrma 6S of some sort, and I'll show you the modification I've got, which will save you hundreds of pounds in the long run. That'll do for that. Beautiful. That's it, front body post back on. This is one job I don't particularly enjoy, doing shocks. Needs to be done though, it is what it is. Yeah, can't remember what size nuts these are. There we go. Oh, my arm is covered in oil and silicone. Not a nice clean-up job. Can't get it out. There we go. Get that out of the way. Alright, once I get this cleaned up, I'll show you what I did to it. I've also slightly bent the shaft a little bit as well. Alright, so if you can see that nut bit on top, that should have been attached to the bottom of the shocks. Like on that one. See, it's different. It literally just snapped that clean off. But with the abuse that I gave it, I'm not surprised. It lasted longer than I thought. But the video for that one will be out soon, so you will see it. But if you're seen my last video that I posted, I think it was a day or two ago, for the East Tactics September or August September jump challenge. You'll see on there, the plan is to do an early front flip to a delayed back flip. So if any of you know, front flips are hard enough as it is without trying to nail a back flip at the end of it. Yeah, literally, that's bone dry. Ain't nothing coming out of there now. Right, so what I need to do, I don't have any shot pliers, so don't scream at me. Just use a bit of tissue and some pliers. Does the same job, doesn't it? Hi Haseen. Haseen Akbar, how are you? Glad you can join us. Oh, that's stuck on that tree, that is. God, that's stuck on that wedding tree. This is going to be a fun task trying to get this off of here. There we go. Oh, how stiff is that? Yeah, doing shocks is not my favourite job in the world. It's messy, it's time consuming. Oh. Oh. Come on, I've only got a little bit left to go. It probably would have helped, if I'd have cleaned the threads on it to start with, because the threads are just covered in mud. Nearly off. There we go. Off. Ugh. Right, so now I suppose this is a good thing and a bad thing about Team Corrallin. When you buy the new bodies, you literally just get the body, you don't get nothing else with it. So you got to take off all the O-rings, everything, spacers, any nuts you got on there. So what we got in there? 1 O-ring, 2 O-rings, spacer. What we got in there? Another spacer. Yeah, so in there you get two little black spacers, and then you get 2 white ones as well. So I don't know if you can see that. Probably not. I've got black gloves on. So you get a little black spacer. So that goes in first. And you get a little silicon O-ring. That also goes in there. Then another black spacer on top of that. And then the second little plastic O-ring. Alright, so oh yeah, this is the fun part. I forgot about this. I've got to get the rest of the shop body out of there. It's stuck in there from before. Guys, I apologise for any background noise. Those are my kids' animals. This is going to be real fun, this one. So I've got to try and get the rest of the body out of that little black nut, which is a pain in the backside, but it is what it is. Morning, Rock Rider. I'm fixing a Kagama 4S, mate. I broke it yesterday out of the bash. So now I've just got to try and make it good so I can take it back out for the weekend. Oh, I can't even remember how I got this out before. Guys, if anyone's got any ideas, hit me up in the comments, because I cannot remember for the life of me how I did this before. Oh. Look like if I stab it. See if this will work. Try and hit this up a little bit. See if I can't move it around. Someone just said hi in the comments, but I can't read your name because I think it's in Arabic or something like that. So whoever you are, hi, welcome. can't remember for the life of me how to get this out. Let's try and prise it out. Yeah, that's it. Stab me in the finger. No, mate, it's plastic, which is a bit of a pain in the backside. But yeah, it is plastic, and it's just causing me all sorts of problems right now. So I'm thinking try and dig it out. Stabbed myself twice now. The trials and tribulations we face of RCing. I've got it out once before, but I can't remember how. And it's frustrating me now. Can't remember how I did it. And it's frustrating. Yeah, that might work actually. So you know what? That's not a bad shout actually, no, Rottweiler. But I'm hoping this is actually going to work. So what I've just done. Oh, that nearly works. So the end of an Allen key wrench for a drill bit actually fits in there. So if I can try and unscrew it with that on it. Nope. That ain't gonna work. Nailed it. Guys, where there's a will, there's a way. So, obviously, we've all got these. So that little hex bit on the end fits perfectly inside there, which has allowed me to unscrew it without actually damaging it. Come on. 1-0 to Big Al, Kagama 0. How are you then, Rottweiler? What are you saying? Alright, let's get a little bit of shop fluid on that. Get it nice and lubed up. Right, put that on a little bit. So I've still got to straighten out my shock shaft. And if you can see, it's a little bit on the bent side. Alright, let me quickly straighten that and I'll be back. It's not perfect, but it'll do. Hopefully now, when I can find the hole, there she goes. Still not perfect. Still could do it a bit more actually, to be fair. 1 second. Alright, right, you've done what? Test drove my Mojave yesterday with a new pinion and I've torn it inside out of one of the tyres. Yeah, it's always a problem. So with the Kagama, right, let me show you what it comes with. So the Kagama comes with these tyres. Looks a bit like back flips, but I found them quite hard and small. So now I run these, and obviously looking at the size difference, my wheels are a little bit bigger. They're a lot wider, as you can tell. But yeah, so looking by that mine are a lot bigger, and they're also a lot softer. But problem is with that is the more power you put through the softer wheels, it just rips them apart. Maybe, where was you bashing? Was you bashing at a skate park or BMX track or something? Or a car park? Do you know what? Right. Everyone says how good that them tires are on the Asuga. But I think for is the Asuga 4S or 6S? 6S, isn't it? 1.8 buggy. But yeah, on 4S, I don't think they're good enough. But on 6S, yeah, I'd imagine they do pretty well. Actually, before I put that on there, give that a bit brush out. Thing is though, mate, we all try and find new bash spots and best places to go. Just got to try and make do with what we've got sometimes, don't we? Oh, okay, that's tight. Cool. Oh, the threads look alright. I think. That'll be big enough. What's the time? Oh, still got a few more minutes. So I could really do 2 pairs of these. Oh, where do we go? Come on. These plastic shots are a nightmare. Give me metal shocks. These are metal shocks, you got nice consistent threads. These plastic ones, a bit iffy. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not. I need to measure the distance between that one and this one. That's at 12 mil. Oh, do you know what? That's not a bad guess. 11 and a half. Back it off just a little bit. I do. That will do. Right, you still in the chat, bro? Which bits do I break the most on a Kagama 4S? I would probably say the arms. The arms I've broke a fair few times. But that little plastic bit on the bottom of the shock, that little nut, that's the second one I've broken them now. So I would say they are also quite common. So if I would say if you're going to get Kagama 4S, definitely get some spare arms, definitely get some spare rear arms. Shock bodies are also a good one. And I've broken the arrma bar twice, but that was proper extreme bashing, harder than I normally do. So yeah, so if anything, mate, I'd say arms would probably be the main thing. And then there, I'm literally just put in 1300 CST. What's 6S, mate? And about the Caravelles or the armors? Right, I'm gonna let that sit for a few minutes. Alright. While I'm waiting for that to sit. Yeah, on my 6S, I break the battery trays all the time. So which battery trays are they? Excuse my sausage rolls in the background. I've not had my lunch yet. I've got to go work, so I need to have something to eat. I don't know why Tinker already do this. They powder coated their shocks in black, but after you bash them, they go black back to silver. So there's no point. It's a waste of time. Oh, look at all this silicone stuck to this. Oh, horrible stuff. and this rig is filthy. I'll do it sat long enough. Top that up just a little bit. Guys, if you're wondering what I'm using here, this is perfect for your shocks. Absolutely life-saving. Done that wrong way around, didn't I? Get rid of all the excess oil. At 0 rebound. Push it up. That to me is a perfect shock. That will do, that will do. Yeah, guys, so this is a 3D printed, obviously, shock stand. So I can do all my shocks. 4 big holes, accommodated. So you can put massive big bore shocks in there, front ones, so you can do little ones. It's got 2 like little trays in there as well, like little drip trays. These will be available soon on Canadian Mike's RC's channel. Hey, Craig's in the chat. What are you saying, bro? I missed your live stream yesterday with you and Vapor. You'll have to watch it back as a replay. Yep, Darren's back again. How are you then, Craig? Can't get it in the hole. Never can find it. Oh, frustrates the missus well bad. There we go. You can't find the front, use the back. Yeah. Yeah, I done some editing yesterday, Craig. I did my Ease Tactics jump challenge video. That was fun. This is why I'm fixing this now, bloody thing. tell you what, Randy's got a lot to answer for. Yeah, then I had a bash afterwards as well and broke it even more. But no, it was a fun bash. There's a few shorts I'll put out on the channel, and the video of the actual bash will be, what's today's Friday, probably be out Saturday or Sunday. Can't remember when it's going. But yeah, like I say, went out over the playground, over the local BMX track that I like to go to. And yeah, it's good, man. It's good fun. Oh no, Scott Hewitt's in the chat. What are you saying, bro? You just make sure you get to work on time. Got a lot to do tonight, Mr. Man. Just got, you lazy sods, just got up. And the time is 20 to 12. My God. Definitely going to have to get you working this afternoon. Get you a sweat on. So guys, just let everyone know who's in the chat. Scott, he works with me. One of my boys, ain't you, Scott? Late night with the missus. You wish, pal. She texted me this morning and told me you fell asleep. She says because you was working so hard. I laughed at her. Right, what else have I got to do with this? So I do read body posts? No, because they're still running. B, she's back up and running, ready for the weekend. What am I doing? Scott, I am fixing what I broke the other day, mate. I took it over, where'd I go? Western Park, Free Riders BMX track, and I smashed my car to bits. So this is me just fixing it. Always fixing. Scott, while you're in chat, mate, put a thumbs up, like the live stream, so it helps me out. Western Park in the Midlands. Yeah, Craig, if you go on Google Maps and type in Free Riders BMX track in Leicester, and you'll see where it is, mate. That's Vapor. He's come down before, and he's come for a bash down there with me a couple of times, actually, to be fair. Sonny's come down. Who else come down? Flipside RC was there. John was there. What's his channel? RC803. He was there. And some other guy come down. He had a big, massive 1/5 fucking petrol like Baja. Woke everyone up at bloody 7 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, neighbours didn't seem impressed. Yeah, Craig, I think for you, mate, coming down from Wales. Yeah, I think M6 for you once you reach the UK. Oh, UK, England, I should say. I can fix your bike when it fails on me. Like I said the other day, Scott, you ain't got a bike, you got a paddling pop. Little 125 baby bike. Get yourself a proper bike. Do you know what, Craig? You saying that? My brother-in-law, he lives in Telford. He lives not far from Iron Bridge, actually. Beautiful place that is. Love it over there. Am I in work? Scott, do I look like I'm in work? No, I'm not. I am in my work clothes, as you can see. But no, I will be there in an hour, or just under an hour. Ugh. You, that is that truck done. Ugh. Get in there, that's it. All right, that's that truck done. Yes, Scott, I am in work today, mate. I will be there in a little while. All right, that's that truck done. How big what was that truck? That truck was 1/10 scale. That's my baby truck. Excuse my armpit there. My baby truck, but it's an absolute beast of a truck. There's my crawler. This truck's a beast as well. Full of brass. Absolutely love that crawler. Yeah, Craig, are you still in the chat, mate? Because I want to show you something. Yeah, you saying that about mobility issues. I did see when you went out for a bash with Vapor that you had a walking stick. I didn't realise you even had a walking stick, to be fair. If you've got 75 juices in your house, Scott, you can give me some for free just for being such a good boss. You know what I mean? So yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, Scott. So that truck was a 1/8 scale. 1/10. This is a 1/8 scale. This is my big boy, and you can see the difference. You got 1/8, 1/10. My 1/8 scale is a monster. You know what, Craig? You're saying that. Who was I speaking to the other day? I was speaking to Mike, Canadian. So I was saying to him, when I was 21, I had a motorbike crash. Some woman pulled out in front of me, and I hit her head on. I flipped over her car and landed on the road on the other side on the bottom of my back. So now my back goes up, shifts to the left a little bit, and then goes up again. So hence why when I sit, like now, I'm kind of leaning to the left a little bit because that's how my spine feels comfortable. So it's absolute crap, mate. I know how you feel. I have to wear vests every day to stop my back from getting cold because if it gets cold, it hurts. Scott, you say that you see me bring it into work. 9 times out of 10, I bring this one into work because I clean it because it gets filthy. So I use the airlines at work to blow them all off. Yeah, blow them all off, get all the dust and dirt and stones and that out of it, all sorts. You'll see it one day. I'll bring it in. I'll show you. Especially now you're back on my shift as well. Back on the 18 shift. Don't tell Tom that though. He gets upset. You know that, Scott. You know that. Yeah, Craig. Have you got any armors 6S's? The Creighton or Notorious, Outcast. I think they all run the same arms. So yeah, if you have, let me know, and I'll show you my little trick that I've done, which is almost pretty much bulletproof, mate. I tried it a couple of years ago, and now I think it's probably about 10 people all over the world trying it now. Right, yeah. So if you got Italian, I think Italian runs the same arms, and the Outcast, I do believe, runs the same arms. So let me show you what I've got. Let me take this body off because then you'll be able to see it better. So if you've watched Mike Canadian RC, his channel, he does it. Ian at IC83, I think it is, he does it, and Harold, he also does it as well. And there's a few others as well, right? So I didn't realize how well this was going to work until I did it. So let me flip the camera around and I'll show you. So them Jubilee clips on the arms, all right, they are an absolute must for any armor 6S rig. All right, obviously it runs these arms and the backs as well. So right, so yeah, so these, mate, are absolute bulletproof. So what Harold and Ian did, when they did theirs, they didn't pinch all these right to the arms. They left them so they're just big ovals. But what you have to do is get a set of mole grips. And you got to pinch it all the way around so it sits flush, as tight to the arm as you can get it, and then do that nut up so it pinches on the arm. And then what it does, these arms take heavy landings, right? The arms bend and they rip through the plastic with the pins. Whereas these clips, when these are on, they stop the pins from ripping through the arms. So I've had these arms on, not the front ones. I've not long replaced them because they were proper battered through stone chips and stuff all at the front. But these arms have been on for about 2 years, and they're still in good condition, as you can see. Yeah, front ones, they've not long been replaced because they were absolutely battered. But yeah, look, pinch them right round, and then they stay on flat. And at least that way as well, when they're flat, when you are racing along and the suspension compresses, they don't catch on stones and stuff. So yeah, so if you have arrma 6S, like I say, I do believe these arms, they run on Creightons, they run on, I think, Italians, Outcast, Notorious, you name it. If it runs on these arms, you can do it. Or if you can do it on any arms, do it. Why not? But these arms, mate, honestly, have saved me so many times. An absolute must. And this titanium skid plate as well, when you're at a skate park, mate, it's sick. The sparks you get from it is unreal. But look, you can tell I don't clean my rigs after my batches. I literally bring them home, fix them, and then they go back up there on the ladder, and that's where they sit. So yeah, so if you have a 6S, I strongly recommend that you do that modification, mate. And honestly, like I say, them back arms have saved me hundreds of pounds because they're about 2 years old, and they just keep going and going and going. Oh, Craig, I appreciate that, mate. Thank you very much. Tell all your friends and family where you found it. But yeah, honestly, mate, that mod is an absolute lifesaver, and it's literally a couple of quid from B&Q or Screwfix, Tool Station, whatever, for a couple of Jubilee clips. I'm not 100% sure what size you need. I think they're like 30-40 mil. But what I did is I put on, tighten them right up. Any excess clip that comes out, I literally kept bending it and it's just snapped off because you don't need it. But what you got to do when you, let me show you. Right, so yeah, so I snapped it off here.